Hi viewers. In this video I take you through a recipe to make chocolate-coated rice cakes. I'll show you how I made the white and golden flower and heart decorations. I'll also talk about my choice of brown chocolate used for coating the rice cakes and how I prepared the chocolate. Stick a toothpick or tiny wooden skewer into a rice cake such that you can hold it like a lollipop. Dip one side of the rice cake in chocolate, and then the other. Gently get excess chocolate to drip down into the glass. Place your decoration in the center and continue the process with various decorations. I used pretzels, ready-made decoration, self-made white chocolate and golden decoration. For setting purposes, stick your artwork on foam. You want your chocolate to be set properly on both sides of the rice cake. Personally, I stack 2 foam servers for steadiness. Now I'm going to demonstrate how I prepared my white chocolate for decoration and how I made the decorations. I chose chocolate discs because they melt more quicker and evenly. I placed my chocolate pot in the boiling pot, not on direct heat. This is because chocolate will keep changing consistency on heat. I stirred my chocolate, making sure it's completely melted and removed it from heat. I poured my chocolate into a wide base container in order to create a thin layer of chocolate. Spreading a portion of the chocolate with cake glitter to ensure I have a variety of decorations. I kept the container in the fridge for a short time. I want the chocolate to be semi-soft. If the chocolate is hard, it will crack when I cut shapes. But if it becomes too hard, I'll take it to a sunny place or warm place until it is the right consistency. I am using this cut and dispense tool as well as manual shapes. They have been good to me. You can get chocolate into a shaping mold even by way of scooping. It will still work out just fine. Working with chocolate is like working with a moving ingredient. You decide as you go. Now, let me take you through how I prepared the brown chocolate. I used about 3 parts brown chocolate and 1 part white chocolate. The reason I add white chocolate is that it has a very thin consistency when melted. Brown chocolate, on the other hand, is thick when melted, and by itself it will continue thickening while you are still working. So white chocolate has a thinning effect and helps brown chocolate to stay thin for a while longer. I use discs and choc chips because they melt quicker and evenly. I put white chocolate in the pot first and brown chocolate on top, because brown chocolate is fussier. Brown chocolate is more prone to change consistency with heat. White chocolate changes to a lesser extent. Hence, I do not put the chocolate pot on direct heat but in a boiling pot. I stirred the chocolate until completely melted. And voila! Thanks for watching. Please subscribe, like, share, and comment.